Hey, it's Jo. So for today's video, we are going to eat fried chicken, homemade fried chicken, fries, yung curly na fries, and mandu vegetable dumpling. So yeah, medyo nagkaroon ulit tayo ng drive na mag-film after some time. So, let's start. Meron akong audience. Nakalawit yung dila niya. Gusto niya ng manok. Meron ako ditong Heinz na ketchup tsaka sweet chili sauce from Real Thai. Yum. Okay. Sit ka lang dyan. Bigyan kita ng treats later, ha? Kasi na, susubo ko eh. No. Lagyan ko lang ng crispy fry na garlic flavor itong chicken leg. Snow. Kumain ka na, Meron tayong locally na mango drink. Ayan. Ang masarap tong locally, lasang mangga talaga siya. Di ba usually yung mga ganitong drink, lasang gamot. Pero siya lasang mangga. Matamis na maasim. Yes. Ako, nakaabang na yung aming fur baby. Dahil favorite niya yung chicken joy. Basta manok. Sarap. Yummy. Nakabidyoan mo si Snow. Hindi ko mabibidyoan kasi anak ko.
Aamoyin mo ba? Gusto mo amoy yan? Yummy. Anong amoy? Ano amoy? Yes. What's the amoy? Oh, look mo. Wow! Ang sarap! May chicken! Ops, ayaw mo naman amoyin yung chicken ni Tetet. Yes. Lawa. Lawa, boss. Hingal-hingal. Mama, kunin mo na. Doon na kayo sa malayo. Ay, diyan ka lang. Gumalaw dyan.
Yung dog naman namin, hindi namin siya binibigyan ng table food. Pero, nilulutuan namin siya ng sarili niyang ulam, kumbaga. Kasi ayaw niya kumain ng dog food lang. So, nilulutuan siya ni Mudrakels ng adobong manok. Yung bland lang, toyo, minsan asin, pero konti lang. Dapat hindi masyadong maalat. Kasi pagka nakalasa na ng maalat yung aso, hindi na sila kakain ng dog food. So anyway, for today's video, our story for today is about Serenity Dennard. As usual, na-film ko na yung audio ng Storytime natin for today. So insert ko na lang siya here.
The disappearance of Serenity Dennard. On February 3, 2019, 9-year-old Serenity Dennard ran away on a cold Sunday morning from the Black Hills Children's Home, a residential youth treatment facility near Rockerville in Pennington County. Though may mga witnesses na nakakita na tumatakbo si Serenity and a search began almost immediately. Serenity has never been seen again. Despite searches by more than 1,200 people and covering 4,500 miles, and an investigation that has received more than 220 leads involving 400 plus interviews, Serenity Dennard remained missing. Serenity had recently been placed in a home after she was given up by unstable birth parents. So kaya napunta si Serenity doon sa Black Hills Children's Home was because hindi siya kayang alagaan ng kanyang birth parents. And Serenity was adopted by Chad Dennard and his wife, Darcy. However, Chad and Darcy divorced, and Chad remarried a woman named Cassandra. They became a blended family of 3 children, and they also had their own newborn baby. Serenity had been diagnosed with reactive detachment disorder, a condition in which children do not feel secure with familial relationships and can act out as a result. She was also diagnosed with disruptive mood dysregulation disorder, a condition marked by mood swings. And palagi niyang ginagawa yung paglalayas, kumbaga, from her family home. Chad and Cassandra said na Serenity was referred doon nga sa Black Hills Children's Home because of worsening behaviors that include running away multiple times. So sa Serenity, ginagawa talaga niya palagi na naglalaya siya ng bahay because nga of her disorders and yung kanyang mood swings. Serenity also shown the potential for self-harm. Serenity began residing at the Black Hills home in July 2018 for typically a 14-month admission. And on February 3 at around 10 a.m., another child at the Black Hills Children's Home created a disturbance. Serenity used this distraction as an opportunity na tumakas, while yung mga staff members were occupied with this other child. Before nitong paglalayas niya na to, Serenity had also tried to run away 1 week before February 3. And Serenity was placed on a protocol of quote-unquote arm's length only monitoring because nga Serenity has the tendency to escape. But for some reason, the strict runaway prevention effort was ended a day before February 3. Siguro nagpakita ng kabaitan si Serenity na hindi niya nagagawin. Siguro nakita ng mga workers doon sa Black Hills Children's Home na okay na yung lagay ni Serenity. Wala nang threat, kumbaga, na tumakas siya. Yung last sighting ni Serenity after she left was at 11 a.m. by someone who was dropping a child off at the home sa Black Hills. She was near the cattle guard on the driveway. Yung staff sa Black Hills Children's Home did not call 911 for almost 2 hours after Serenity escaped. A 911 call was placed at 12:26 p.m. to the Pennington County Dispatch. Ang sabi ng executive director ng Black Hills na si Bill Colson, they have been reviewing the events daw on February 3 and confirmed that the 911 call was placed at 12:26 p.m. When Serenity left, they immediately conducted a thorough search on grounds and buildings. However, they were unable to find Serenity, so that's the time they called law enforcement. Law enforcement arrived on the scene at 12:46 p.m. and by 1 p.m., 4 deputies were on the site. And at 1:28 p.m., they requested assistance from Pennington County Search and Rescue. 35 people showed up to search for Serenity. At around 5 p.m. on February 3, the sheriff's office released an alert to the media about the search for Serenity. The search for that night was called off at 10:30 p.m. They started looking again on February 4th, kinabukasan, at 7 a.m. Pennington County Sheriff's Office issued an endangered missing advisory notifying public of Serenity's disappearance. Over 200 people kept searching with dogs. Kasi diba yung pang-amoy ng aso, sobrang lakas yan. However, no sign of Serenity was found. On February 5, nag-issue ng statement ang Sheriff's Office saying, quote-unquote, "If Serenity was outside, it's unlikely she survived. We have not ruled out the possibility that she found someplace warm to shelter or that someone picked her up. We still have an active investigation and will follow up on all leads." In February, the weather was freezing, around 5 degrees with snow. Pennington County authorities have not ruled out anything, but their working theory is that Serenity ran into the woods, got lost, and froze to death or died of hypothermia. Yet, until Serenity or any evidence is found, her disappearance will remain a mystery. Over the past year, the Pennington County Sheriff's Office has led multiple attempts to find Serenity. A nationwide search was conducted with 1,200 trained personnel from more than 65 agencies using scent and cadaver dogs, aircraft, and thermal devices to look for Serenity's body or any evidence of her disappearance, but to no avail. Here are some of the discoveries from Serenity's disappearance. As I've said earlier, Serenity was known to run away frequently. The Black Hills Children's Home is run by the nonprofit Children's Home Society, was cited by state and federal regulators after Serenity's disappearance for waiting 80 minutes to call 911, for having radios that were on different channels, and for lacking planning and training in runaway prevention. 2 tao daw with direct physical oversight of Serenity at the time of her disappearance were fired after na maglayas ni Serenity. However, yung on-call supervisor remains employed doon sa children's home, and they refused an interview request. As of late January 2020, security cameras and doors with security alarms were planned but not yet installed at the Black Hills home. Nearly a year after Serenity's disappearance, Serenity's adoptive parents are now divorced, and their loved ones have had their sorrow and stress worsened by criticisms and outrageous false statements on social media and the website created about the case. Serenity's adoptive mother has been accused of involvement in her disappearance, even though she was at work when Serenity went missing, and investigators do not suspect any of the parents, both Chad and Cassandra. Serenity's adoptive father, Chad, has had strangers take pictures of his other children playing outside of his home, and has been accused of giving his daughter a phone in a plot to help her escape. But this was just speculations from people who were not even involved in the case. According to the lead detective of the Pennington County Sheriff's Office, they did an extensive investigation on Serenity's disappearance, and so far has shown no evidence of an abduction or other form of foul play. Ang sabi ng adoptive father ni Serenity na si Chad Dennard, Serenity had become good at planning and executing runaway attempts. But also, Serenity seemed to enjoy daw habang pinapanood yung mga tao na naghahanap sa kanya. Ang sabi ni Chad, yung theory niya was maybe Serenity stayed just ahead of searchers and she got lost before succumbing to the freezing temperatures and snowfall that arrived the evening of February 3 when she ran away. Chad and Cassandra Dennard and Serenity's adoptive mother Darcy all expressed shocked na sa sobrang intense, sa sobrang lawak ng search na ginawa kay Serenity, hindi pa rin siya makita. And not knowing what happened to Serenity and kung nasaan siya had led them to hope that someday, somehow, Serenity might return to them. Ang sabi ni Darcy sa isang interview na they will take any news na sinet up niya na yung bedroom ni Serenity sa kanyang bahay, waiting for Serenity to come home. And sometimes daw, pumupunta siya sa loob ng kwarto ni Serenity na sinet up niya and she just cry. She just lay down and hinahawakan niya yung mga laruan, mga stuffed toys ni Serenity, and she would cuddle up in the blankets of Serenity and she just cry her heart out. Isa sa mga key component ng investigation is determining whether Serenity could have contacted anyone outside the children's home bago siya lumayas, either by phone or by computer. However, investigators found nothing to indicate na she had done either, or kung may tumulong man sa kanya or someone outside the Black Hills Children's Home helped Serenity to escape. Ang sabi ni Kevin Thom, the Pennington County Sheriff, na they did a lot of investigation and search effort. As in, devoted talaga sila na mahanap si Serenity. And the actual costs of the investigation and searches by his department is likely over $500,000. Kasi nakikriticize din yung sheriff's office kung talaga bang ginawa ng Pennington County yung lahat ng kaya nila para makita si Serenity, because, yung netizens are criticizing the works or yung kung ginawa ba ng Pennington County Sheriff's Office yung trabaho nila. And ang sabi ni Sheriff Kevin na yes, they did. Yung ibang search effort has been done quietly, pero karamihan sa search effort ay well publicized daw. Serenity was about 96 pounds and 4 foot 7 inches when she ran away. She was wearing a long-sleeved gray shirt with flowers, blue jeans, and a black snow boots. If you have any information about the disappearance of Serenity Dennard, you can call the Pennington County Sheriff's Office at 605-394-6115. You can also call the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children at 1-800-843-5678 or 1-800-THE LOST.
So as you've heard, until now, Serenity is still missing. Wala pa ring leads na natatanggap yung mga pulis kung nasaan siya, kung meron bang other witnesses, kung saan siya napunta. But ang sinasabi ng mga pulis, ang hinala nila was she's already dead kasi nga walang makakaligtas doon sa weather nung February na yun kasi nga malamig, nag-snow. Ang sabi ng authorities, kung katulad nung sinabi ko, naka long sleeve lang si Serenity, naka boots siya at saka naka jeans, pero wala siyang gloves, wala din siyang beanie. Kumbaga 10 minutes lang ang itatagal ng isang tao sa sobrang lamig na temperature na yon ng February na yon. Kasi nga yung temperature was 5 degrees. So that's it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. I hope to see you on my next video. Stay safe, stay home, and be a little kinder. God bless you all. Bye!